Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go.
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big
yards. Mitch.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Why is that nigga not starting? Oh my God. Put Trask in the game.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
And they'll try to throw now. Trask. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And what you're looking for is the freshest guys coming off the last game.
Put that thing.
Night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught.
You better stop playing with Adams over there.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
Nobody
and it's now
my
a
trade.
7-0
I want Taysom Hill. Nobody want to be like, yeah, I got him. Why he mad at me?
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
It's crazy. How I knew he was going to run to the right.
Mike Rimmer's right tackle called for the infraction. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. And complete to Zach Ertz. Pick up a 15 yards there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Evades the tackler.
This nigga really good at my nigga didn't even try to catch him.
Houston. Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there. Ryan Succop for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I'm out there in Texas State.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, Trask.
This man caught it behind him, bro. That's what I hate about this game, bro. I couldn't only try to move out. This nigga caught the ball behind his head.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie.
I don't even go for his game, man. Just something to do.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Wentz. Dancing to his left. He'll find
where my flats at?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he
Nigga ran
crosses
Tiger
over
England
out
and
of
got that
bounds.
many yards.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty. From the 16, Wentz, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this one. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Patrick Owasor drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Bro, how he not blocked that?
Kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there. Put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just want to run past it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always.
This nigga didn't even do nothing to him. He just
getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Trask to throw it. Mixon with a first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Trask throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he's got this down to the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Now Trask. Caught by Wilson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And they'll throw again. Here's Trask. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Throwing, Trask. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Trask now. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Cedric Wilson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This is DJ Reed returning. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
Steps away to his left. The ball comes out.
You get that.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
On 1st and 10, Trask. This is caught.
Oh, give me that, boy.
Devontae Adams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Blankenship out for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Texans 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
I'm glad you tired of running with that man.
Here's Reed. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
It's not what you know.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Watch that running back on the right side.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Ooh, you lucky how you get there, boy.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Bro.
Zach Ertz has it complete.
Bro, what are you doing?
Taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Wentz now on 1st down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Man, stop playing, boy. That's the acrobat. That's the acrobat. That's the acrobat.
Williams. And now off to the races down the right side. Woo! And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Reed returning. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to...
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Forced out to his left. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this throw caught left side. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A huge play there for Houston.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time getting the sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. Ertz has it left side. Touchdown, Texans. Zach Ertz. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Succa. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
All right, team, you got 54 seconds to get a field goal. That's all I'm shooting for.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Let's go, team.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Trash throw taken in by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, wow, this is like a nice little rap combo.
And going back to the air with Trask. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Trask. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Would have been a long kick. It was prime fake field goal territory. They faked it. They got it.
So much for defense in this situation, because the natural play there is you go into what we call safe, meaning you don't really rush on that one. You almost concede if they want to kick a long one like that and make it, so be it. You just don't give up the fake. Yet they did anyway. Poor execution on the defensive side.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Reed.
I like that, Petty. That's why I signed you. You a dog. You ain't worried about your stats. You's a dog in real life. You know what I'm saying? It's all about kid on this.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so.
Hey. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here.
Boy,
not what you're
if I could hit him
when
again.
You're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
I hate this damn play. Everybody knows.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz.
Oh.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Stop playing with this
coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just
I feel right to him. I thought he was going to make a little run out.
Marcus May with a pick.
You're not going away.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The ball.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his
no
right.
reason.
I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Yeah. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw is Wentz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Why are you trying to scramble with Carson
Wentz? Payne breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz on the run. He'll let it go deep. Right side.
Thank you.
And that is incomplete.
And he's still tapping.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Left side to Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll go down, but not before
I swear, how,
inside the 30. And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
He got one long run.
A good run by Cook. Here's another 1st and 10. Wentz. Buying time to his left. And down inside
but
the 10
here
before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Why are you behind? You man cover. You 10 yards off the receiver, bro. And I swear to God, you start right in front of that man.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. Suck up for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Look, nice move. That is still foul. Get on booty it up.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Looks like a very
last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Or is it just
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage
I don't
so
like this
far.
formation. I hate people that run it.
Trask on first down. And this nearly
This nigga wanted to throw you the ball.
but it's incomplete. Or a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
See how he just...
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage
bumped
right there. There weren't really any
through the
throwing
ball, it went
lanes.
to you.
But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Trask. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. Trask again. That's Samuel, caught left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing on first
That was
down,
some slow route running by D-Boy. I was counting you to get over.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Setting to throw. Here's Trask. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with
I don't know who that guy
speed,
was that almost caught that ball, but he is not like that.
And hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Under pressure,
Okay.
and he'll go down. Sacked
I'm gonna
back
take
at the
my
31.
bucko.
It's a loss of 10 on the
defense,
sack,
guy.
and it leads to 4th. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will bump the lead up to 11. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least
I need
get
a
points,
touchdown there,
get
boy.
free
That
of
nigga
them.
got...
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come
Man,
to
he
your
put them
rescue
off the
because
arm.
you know after the
over,
sack there was a
bro.
little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
I swear, Petty.
Here's Reed returning. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He'll fire deep downfield for one.
Bro, he ain't even try to jump.
Inside the 30.
I swear to God.
Houston. I tell you, when
I swear to God, how you have somebody on lockdown? I clicked on this nigga, didn't even jump.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Cook, they'll try and run it.
So unable to throw it in
Should've
for
took
2
that
from the
downfield,
2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
I got Devontae Adams, and he don't burn nobody.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Hey, turn off field, he get me.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
This is like a nice little combo. Not youngest.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Trask. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
95. Ain't no way that DB keeping up with him in real life.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys
all the time. He ain't supposed to be there.
That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 2nd down, Trask again. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson.
My brother.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. Trask now off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Caught by Wilson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. An option handoff here to miss.
Well, he put your nigga down.
Wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped.
Jonnu into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonnu Smith taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Texans 30.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Here's Reed. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very... Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz. And for a 3rd time tonight,
nice one, brother.
Isaiah Oliver with the INT. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really
Oh my God, catch that ball,
and
boy.
It's incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing, Trask.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
To throw is Trask.
Got his target, Samuel. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Trask.
And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the Panthers have put this
they
one
bizzle,
to
you know what I'm saying?
4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
Texans 30.
They didn't boost that nigga
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
I might even think he playing garbage. He over here
Here's Reed returning.
And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. In this
They
position,
bizzle.
trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight.
But these niggas stay getting off.
Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. On 1st down, Wentz. He's going to let it fly.
What?
Inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston.
That's outrageous.
Amari Cooper.
Think about him.
59 yards.
Screen pass.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
It can be a 1-score game. This game over,
Extra
boy.
point put through by Suckham. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
They'll roll him out right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught. It's Samuel. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
From the gun, Trask.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
1st down, Trask.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Trask. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Trask. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Come on, dog.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
So don't do anything like that, man. He goes off from toe taps.
So the folks in New York, and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And the Texans are right back in this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Panthersons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On play action, Trask sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep
Why the
right
fuck
side.
he broke off body?
And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Houston, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.
Oh my God, I had 140. I needed 145. That shit, okay.